Hey, let's talk about the introductory paragraph for a little bit. The introductory paragraph has three main purposes. It's going to set the stage with the historical context. It's going to identify your position on the topic, and you're going to create a roadmap for your body paragraphs. What does that all mean? It means first, the components of a proper introduction or introductory paragraph will have the historical context and a thesis statement. The historical context will set the stage for your paper by supplying the reader with the context. What was happening? When was it happening? Who was it happening to? You have to have the time, when, what year, what era, could be current today. Where did this all take place and who was taking place in it? Who could be people or countries? In the context for ours, the participants would be countries. Your thesis statement is the roadmap to your paper. The proper thesis statement identifies your argument and a potential counter argument in a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you think the the positives, like that the costs outweigh the benefits, then you will give me 2 costs and 1 benefit. Flip it, if you think the benefits outweigh the cost, you'll give me 2 benefits and 1 cost. But we're going to put our counter argument first. So if I were to write a thesis statement about breakfast foods, I would, our breakfast foods, no, not breakfast foods. Let's say Lake Travis. We'll talk about Lake Travis High School. Although parking can be tough at Lake Travis High School, the teachers are great and the food in the cafeteria is great. Therefore, the benefits of going to Lake Travis High School outweigh the costs. So you did my counter argument. Although parking can be hard to find, then so that's going to be my counter argument. I'm going to have a document. I'm going to do a whole paragraph on the parking, and then I'm going to do a paragraph on the good teachers and the good food, and that proves my stance on the prompt. So if you use this formula, you come out, and those aren't periods. We're going to try to make the thesis 1 sentence. So parking can be tough at Lake Travis High School, however, the teachers are good and the cafeteria is good. So I think the benefits of going to Lake Travis High School outweigh the cost. I hope that makes sense. You're going to have to practice. The roadmap to your body paragraph, remember we put our counter argument first. We called that X. That is going to be your first or your second paragraph or your first body paragraph. The first paragraph is going to be your counter argument. So I'm going to say, according to Mr. Butler, the principal at Lake Travis High School, we have more students with cars than we have parking spots. Then I would elaborate. First, I'd put the parenthesis, whatever document that was. Then I'd elaborate. Lake Travis High School has a pretty affluent student body, and the students all generally have cars for the most part. Because of our limited space here at Lake Travis High School, there aren't enough parking spots to go around. So that's my elaboration. Then my conclusion or my commentary would be, the purpose of that interview with Mr. Butler was to find out about the parking situation at Lake Travis High School. Okay, that would be like my counter argument. My second argument would be, or my second body paragraph would be my strongest point towards my argument. So I would do a whole paragraph, just like from a DBQ, on teachers with the topic sentence, detail, elaboration, commentary. Then my next strongest point. My second point is my third body paragraph, and that's how that would look. But for today's assignment, all we're doing is our intro, body paragraph 1, and body paragraph 2. but I do want you to write a thesis using all three. Whew. Hey, that's it. Have a good one.